The Cavaliers trail by 19. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Wow, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Warriors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And so here's Cleveland. 19-point game. And here is James. Here's Love. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Love's got a
nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second.
I think defensively, they've got to get their heads in the game. Judging by that play, they've come out of the locker room a little lethargic.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
He's been so inconsistent from the field, and that makes it hard for these guys to catch up.
And Pachulia with the dunk.
Pachulia's toughness on display. Skies for the easy finish.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Started.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
You know, it gives you a chance to calm your guys down. Let them know what opportunities you see from the sideline.
Some changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Mon Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Here is Durant. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Second chance effort. And West finishes it off. West has got his first points in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Williams. Back to James. LeBron with a screen on West. Williams outside. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, LeBron negates the defender. Solid screen on that play.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
Yeah, their ball movement has been superb with him on the floor, and so many of their baskets coming directly off one of his dimes.
Here's Williams. Nice D from Varejao.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
He read that play all the way. When he's around, you hear footsteps.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. And both free throws good for Durant. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. James outside. Williams has a screen for LeBron. Outside Jefferson. The Warriors pull it in. West has got his third rebound on the night. And Varejao kicks to Durant. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, he's been dead-eyed tonight, and the whole team has prospered from that.
Outside Jefferson. Williams, a screen on Durant. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Some changes for Golden State. Pachulia, he's checked in for Varejao. Iguodala comes in for David West. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Trains the three-pointer. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. LeBron outside. Here's Fry. The kick out to Williams. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for James. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. Here's Curry. And the jam by Steph Curry.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
Yeah, flawless fast break. Didn't slow down until the ball hit the bottom of the bucket.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Out to Smith. There's the three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Irving dishes to Smith. And here's Love for three. He doesn't hit that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Golden State's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Dunleavy. McRae is out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. And it's Anderson in at center. Now here's Williams. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Outside Williams. It's tipped. Iguodala up top. Defended by Dunleavy. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Clark. 6 points for Iguodala.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find an area that's been a weak spot for them. Across the board, this has been a dynamic performance.
Now here's Anderson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one falls for Jones. Shumpert is checked in for Jordan McRae. And so Jones nails both of them. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Picked by West. There is Zhao, passes to Clark. Sinks the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Not the strongest play defensively, though. I mean, he was taken out by that screen far too easily.
Now here's Williams. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Baseline J on the way, and Anderson slams it in.
Boy, that leaping ability, just a great equalizer. One of the shorter centers in the league, but also one of the most explosive.
Here's West, and the stuff by West.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. West against Jones. Shumpert in the corner. Lets it go from the wing, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, Shumpert continues to develop that mid-range game, and he's looking so much more confident there every day.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
Yeah, and it's because they're moving sharply, getting good shots, big advantage in field goal percentage.
Well, Cleveland shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Williams kicks to Shumpert. Out to the right wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Poke loose. Here's Williams. Verejao grabs the board.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Durant.
Well, he had the kind of performance that showcases all of the firepower he's got in his arsenal and played effective and impressive the entire night.
Here's Jones. Anderson Verejao making his last shot. Clock at 4. From deep. He can't get that one. The Warriors go the other way. And here's Iguodala outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, once it got to crunch time, out came that killer instinct. They flat out dominated to put it away.
Now here's Williams. Williams sets a screen for Jones. Here's Shumpert. Anderson. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Iguodala outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Andre. A lot of great offensive players on this team. How does it all come together to have a night like tonight?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, good stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on the break.
You made the most of it when you had those opportunities, Andre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, Miss Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.